rain had been falling for hours. Not the dramatic kind. Just the steady, indifferent drizzle that makes the city feel like it's dissolving. A different one, darker. The kind where people go when they don't want to be seen thinking. A man sat 2 stools down, veteran's hat, American flag pin. The uniform of someone who needs you to know something about him before he opens his mouth. He was watching the television, troop movements, casualty reports. The crawl at the bottom listing names I won't repeat here. He's doing what he has to do. The man said to me, to the bartender, to himself, I didn't answer. I never answer. He said he'd end the wars, but you can't just walk away. Sometimes you gotta finish it. The bartender wiped the same spot on the counter for the 30th time. Said nothing. The man kept going. The media twist everything. They don't show you the whole picture. He's got a plan. He's always got a plan. I've heard this before. The exact words change. The music underneath never does. It's not about the war. It's not about the promises. It's about what happens to a person when the story they built their identity on starts to crack. You can't reason with that. Reason assumes the other person wants to find the truth. What this man wants is to avoid the truth, because the truth would cost him everything. If he admits the war was a mistake, he admits his vote was a mistake. If he admits the vote was a mistake, he admits he was wrong. If he admits he was wrong, he has to ask what else he was wrong about. And that question is a door that opens onto a hallway with no end. So he does what people always do when the story cracks. He blames the messengers. He blames the enemies. He blames the timing. He blames the complexity. He blames anyone except the one person who actually sent the troops. Not because he's stupid, not because he's evil, because he's human. And humans will twist themselves into knots before they'll admit they've been twisting themselves into knots. The man finished his drink, ordered another. His phone buzzed, and he stared at it for a long moment before putting it face down on the bar. Someone had probably sent him something, a headline, a fact, a question he didn't want to answer. He'd scroll past it later, or explain it away, or post about the other side, the real enemy, the ones who are really to blame. That's the part that gets me, not the loyalty, not the denial, the performance of loyalty, the way they have to keep proving it over and over, because somewhere underneath all the shouting, they know. They know! And the knowing is why they can never stop! the counter. The man was still talking to the bartender who wasn't listening, to the television which wasn't answering, to the ghost of himself from 4 years ago, the one who believed in peace, the one who thought this time would be different. That man is dead now, killed by 1,000 small betrayals, each one justified, each one explained away, each one a meal. The ghouls don't just feed on the dead, they feed on the parts of themselves they had to kill to keep following. Outside, the rain was still falling. It hadn't stopped, it never does. I walked home slowly, hands in my pockets, not thinking about the man anymore. He'd figure it out, or he wouldn't. Either way, the war would continue. Either way, the troops would keep shipping out. Either way, someone would be standing at a grave next week, holding the flag, wondering how it came to this. And somewhere, in a bar, just like the one I left, another man would be explaining why it had to happen. That's not a tragedy, that's just Tuesday. The tragedy is that they used to know better, and they let themselves forget. I haven't forgotten. That's why I'm still here. That's why I'm still watching. Someone has to remember who they were before they became this.